very, all of you wonderful people who have come this morning. It's so amazing that some of you are being consistent and coming. Take it through this whole week and see the magic. So as I mentioned, for this workshop, you will need a steel bowl and a candle or a lighter or a matchstick, okay? So in case you don't have this, go and quickly collect this material, okay? We'll be starting with a fire cleansing exercise. So you can quickly go and get these things. If you don't have them, don't worry, you can do it after this session. So today is the morning of solar plexus. Yesterday we worked on the theory part of it. I told you how this is the center for all things with confidence, with sense of knowing, power. All of this comes from this chakra. You will see that the level of complexity of this chakra also increases as we make the symbol today with 10 petals. Swapnaji will be taking you through it in a while. But before we begin that, the element of this is fire. So we are going to do a little bit of fire cleansing. Quickly take out a piece of paper or your journals and let's focus on what we had worked on yesterday. Our limiting beliefs. How many of you have a list ready of your limiting beliefs? If you don't, let's make one now. What is a limiting belief? A limiting belief is something that is holding you back in life. You know that you are meant to do big things. You can do better than this. You can have a better life. But something is holding you back. You deserve a better life. You deserve more happiness for yourself. You deserve more success for yourself. But yet, something is holding you back. It could be procrastination. It could be lack of discipline. It could be lack of vision. It could be a lack of support from family. It could be lack of confidence on your own behalf. It could be a fear of camera. It could be a fear of being judged. It could be childhood trauma, which is not letting you move on. It might be mental health issues. What is that thing? What are those things that are holding you back? That are not letting you reach that dream, that goal you have? See it this way, that if you could ask a genie for any wish, and you can ask them, hey, remove these things from my life, and my life will be much better. What are those things that you would be removing? Quickly comment and tell me in the chat box. Insecurity, maybe fear. What are those things that are holding you back? I am assuming there is something holding you back, because then why are you here? If there is nothing holding you back, you should be shining bright and radiant. Something is there. You have to admit it to yourself first. That yes, this is my issue. Okay? Things that you could change about yourself. There are three kinds of people, I always say. One, who can change. Second, who cannot change. And third is people who change. So you might have the intentions, But what lets you to not let you change your this? So quickly, guys, take another 2 minutes. Write this down. Okay. Fear of failure, getting judged. Okay. Fear of failure and abandonment. What else? Okay. Superb. So now here's what we will do in this next part of this. If you have a candle, that's fine. Otherwise, I will be sharing this candle with you. One second. We are going to do a chakra meditation. Okay. This meditation. Then you see my just 1 second. If you have a candle, you can use it. And by this time, I hope you have your lighter for this one. You will be doing it right now. So I hope you have kept your lighter ready. And a bowl. Okay. So you have it written with you. You have your limiting beliefs written. Go through this list once more. Go through this list once more and say to yourself, I am going to get rid of this today. This is the thing that I'm going to say goodbye to today. Okay, have a sip of water. Okay. Now let's start. Take a deep breath. Relax your body. Now open your eyes and take your attention towards the top of the candle flame. This meditation is also called Trataka. Okay? Trataka meditation. Okay, let me give you some directions. So for people who are doing this with me for the first time, expect that your eyes will water a little, because today we will be looking at the candle flame, and our goal is not to blink. So for as long as we can try not to blink, you will look into the candle and stare at it. Okay? When you stare at it with your eyes open, your eyes might water. Little bit they'll water. But it is really, really good. Okay? So you'll have to stare at it. When I ask you to stare at the top of the flame, you have to do it without blinking. Okay? Let's go. Take your attention to the top of the candle, where the flame is at the top. Take your entire focus at the top of the candle where the wick is shining. Do not close your eyes. Do not blink. Keep watching it. not blink. Little more to go. And now you can rest your eyes. You can blink and rest. Now open your eyes again. Look at that tip of that candle again. Without closing your eyes, put your focus on that tip, on that little point. If it moves, you move with it. Try not to blink. This fire is the fire inside you. That energy, that power, all those things that make you strong, powerful. You are a force like no other. Close your eyes and relax. Open your eyes again. Now take this to the bottom of the flame. Where it is almost transparent.
Recording in progress.
Take it towards the base of the candle. Do not blink. Keep staring. Now relax. If it's watering, that's completely fine. Now open your eyes again and look at the center of the flame, the middle of it. Keep staring. This time, till your eyes water. Keep your eyes open. And you can close this now. Open your eyes again. Now look at this whole flame and imagine that out of this flame, this holy flame, a new one is going to emerge. So thank this flame, thank this burning, and take that list of problems that you wrote, those limiting beliefs that you wrote, take it out. That whole list that you had, look at that list now. Hold it in your hand. You just went through a candle meditation. I'm not crying. It's only because of this. It's okay. So you have that list ready in your hand. Wait, and just remove this virtual background. You have this in your hand. I want you to take it to your heart center and say, I'm going to get rid of all of this today. From today, I'm an absolutely new person. I'm a new person, believes in myself. I'm a person who can achieve anything they want in life. There's nothing that is stopping me. Do this with conviction that today, after you let go of all of this, nothing will bother you again. Okay? And take this piece of paper, have the bowl ready. You know what we have to do. Ready? Show me a piece of paper in hand. You have this piece of paper. This is all that is holding you from your dreams. And today, we let go of it. We let go all these things that are holding us back. So you can set fire to this, all those things that hold you back. Those voices, those people, all of it set to fire. No longer there with you. It's over. So you can set this to fire and watch this disappear. It's over. I can see Dr. Anjali, I can see Dr. Ananya. Wow. If you don't have this lighter right now, you can do this after the class. Let go. Yes, let go. Now, with this burnt out paper, you will see you have got ashes. We don't let go of the ash. Add just a little water to this ash. Just a little water. And I want you to make a sort of a paste. Very little, okay? And from these ashes, on your journal, I want you to write 2.0. Because this is your new beginning, your new birth from your old ashes. So you can write 2.0. Done? Wow. I feel at least 10 times lighter now. Feels so light to let go. Everything the fire has consumed. Now you are left with a new soul, with a new spirit. You let go. So all of you, those who let go, I want you to send me a picture of your ashes after this class, a picture of how you wrote 2.0 with this, and we'll start from here. Okay? Show your what? I didn't understand. Show your O. I didn't understand. Okay? Let go. So now let's quickly get on to the drawing session. We have been exorcised. All those negative feelings are out, and now let's form positive things. Okay, let's start with the class. Sapna ji, are you ready? I will give you one more information. Okay, over to you. No, not 2.0, 2.0. 2.0. New version of yourself. You can unmute yourself, Sapna ji, I think.
Yeah, hi. Hi, goodbye. Good morning, guys. Lovely to see you all. Consistent people, good. I'll just spotlight my page. Yeah, okay. So today we are going to draw the Manipura Chakra. I'm sorry I was not able to attend the class yesterday. I hope my paper is clear today.
Yeah,
Good.
this is very visible and nice. Swapna ji, while you do this today, I want you to share your story also while you do this, how you found your confidence, how within just couple of months you found this and you are now here and all. I am very, very proud of this fact that you were able to bring your inner Shakti, all this out, and now you are here today. I know that you and your husband have plans, yet you were like, no, I want to do this, I want to get this. It's very, very nice. Thank you so much, Swapna ji, for doing this for us.
Thank you so much for giving this opportunity also at the same time. Am I clear? Yeah. Okay, so my story started actually practically in this art journey a year back. Before that, I was a normal, you can say, striving to do something in life. I knew I was good at art, but I didn't know how, what, and everything. So, I would say after joining a lot of classes, I've joined Soul Flow, where we came across the Elevate program and the Lifecraft program, where actually I came to know ki what I have to select in all the things I know and what could it can be the future. It can be my future. I can utilize it as something to do, which can be benefited, which I can share with the community also. So I found my niche, they say, and of course, with the guidance and everything, I'm here. I'm basically an commercial artist. I have worked for around 25 years in an ad agency. Because of course, of some priorities, I have to leave my job. Then I started my art journey, and with the guidance and all, here I am.
Well,
There's a lot of details, but I won't bore early in the morning with all the minute details. Maybe something I'll keep it for tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, okay. So let us start drawing the Manipura Chakra. So Chakra has three elements. That is triangle, the inverted triangle, that is the fire that we have. Then is the circle, and the petals, 10 petals. So 10 petals. Manipura is, I think I don't need to go to the theory part because it is the center where it is connected to the below chakras also and the above chakras also. So the energy is shared. Basically, if one chakra is in balance, all the other chakra gets also affected. So it's always good that you keep practicing all. And one also you get, means you are getting hold on it. The automatically all your chakras will fall in place. So drawing and whatever the theory part that has been given, what you need to do, any particular pose or anything, please keep practicing for balancing the chakras. Okay, let's start with circle, freehand circle. We are practicing right now. We are not drawing the chakra right now. We'll practice a few triangles. Try to be very mindful while drawing. And when you're drawing one shape, see to it, try not to lift your hand. Are we done practicing? For petals, what you can do is you can just have a circle and try to, like make a imaginary circle around the other circle and try to draw the petals in that. For practicing, okay, how to divide the circle in 10 parts, I'll just show you while drawing the chakra.
So many of you were sharing in the group yesterday that ours isn't symmetrical, it doesn't look equal. Understand that symmetry is something you will get with practice. The more you focus, the more you draw these chakras, that symmetry focus will come naturally to you. Don't try to force it. Just practice as much as you can. You can take dotted sheets. Swapnaji every day shares many examples. Do this a couple of times, and by your fifth, sixth mandala, you'll be able to draw properly.
I'm just practicing, okay? Petals. Is everybody done? Can we go ahead for drawing? Do you need some more time to practice? Circles and triangle, I think done, right? So I'll go for it. Oops. Okay. So, in Manipura chakra, we first draw the fire element, that is the inverted triangle in the center of your page. Are we done drawing the triangle? Okay. Let's go ahead. Then comes the circle. So normally the circle would not touch the triangle. There are many samples you will find on reference. Let me tell you, even when I was looking yesterday to show you, like, different how you can do the mandala, there were so many which were the circle and the triangle were touching and means they were connecting. So it's okay. The main element is you draw the triangle first and then you draw the circle in Manipura chakra. Try to keep the triangle in the center of the chakra. See, for practice, if you want to go over and over the circle, make it light, make it perfect, it's fine. Okay. Now, just observe. We'll first divide the circle into vertically two halves. And then horizontally. So we have got 4 marks. So now when we are dividing it freehand, what we'll do is we'll mark almost at the 3/4 one. Okay. And one here. It's kind, half of this. Is everybody clear? Did you get it? So same way, here one will come, and then you can divide this into half. Is it clear? So this is the circle. Okay. I first divide 1 and 2 vertically. Okay. Okay. And then horizontally. So we get 4 parts of the circle. Okay. Now just keep this space big and small, like, approximately here, make a mark. And then here. I'll draw the petals and shows you. So maybe you'll come to know on this rough. Okay. So this will take equal and then this will make it into half. Okay. So your first petal will come this way. Your second petal will come this way. And this will be the center of your third petal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals we got in the half of the circle. Okay. Just try rough, dividing the circle and making the partitions. I'll show once again. This is the circle. I'm dividing it into vertically 2 halves, then horizontal 2 halves. Okay. Then take almost 2/3 of this and one here. Same goes here. And whatever is this, you can divide it into half. So the horizontal half of this circle is going to be the center point of your middle petal. So your one petal goes here. Are you getting, guys? Okay. This will be the center of your third petal. Then the fourth petal and the fifth petal. I'll give you some time to draw this. Can you just display whoever is done, if I can see it?
Share the
Please do.
method once again, Swapna ji. Do this again.
Yeah.
People will be
Yeah.
confused.
Let me take another paper. Okay. So this is the circle. I'll show it a little bigger. Okay. I divide it into 2 parts vertically. Then I divide into 2 parts horizontally. Okay. Then I almost take this uh, approximately 1/3 of this part, 1/4. Do you see? This is all approx measurement. You don't have to be like perfect. ये petal छोटा आ रहा है बड़ा. With practice ना, you will definitely get it. Then one part goes here. And the same distance approx, you can draw one here. And if you see this, you can just divide into half. Are you getting? Yeah. So basically, this is going to be the center. And then you join the petals. Got it? You can practice it 1 2 times on a small area, and then you can maybe do the final thing. Can we do the other half? Are you guys ready?
It's taking 2, 3 tries to get it, but I'll get
Yeah.
this petal.
Yeah, you will get. Nice, Pradeep. Yes, you've got it. See, the more you practice, the more you will start getting the proportions right. It is like, even if you are trying to learn some human body or something like that, you don't learn it in first shot. You have to, get used to it, used to the proportions. And once you practice now, you get it, definitely. Right now, more intention should be on a mindful mandala drawing for that particular chakra. So the more mindful you draw the chakra, the more benefits you can reap from it. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll just draw the other half now. Same way you divide it. Even if you see mine are also not like very perfect, it's okay. So normally after dividing, okay, you start from here. What happened, Pradeep ji? Something happened, you just touched your hand. Okay, so I've done this, so I'll I will use this one only now. I'll just draw the triangle, but remember, triangle is to be drawn first, okay? Then the circle, then the petals. And the letter for this is Ram. As you know, the color is yellow. Yeah. So let's start. Uh, creating the patterns. So today I'll show it in pencil only because so sorry. So let us just draw some squares, small squares, and I'll show you some patterns.
So Apna ji and everyone, please hydrate. These chakras need a lot of flow
Oh
of
yeah,
energy and water. Please keep hydrating.
that's why I think I coughed actually. I suddenly felt very okay. So I'm just showing you some patterns which you can use. Okay. So one is like wavy lines. So you can fill in your square with that. One can be dotted. We can maybe start different circle from here. And go on. One is like fish scales, you know. Sorry. I do say a lot of you know. So you can try filling the patterns
We can't see
this
Swapna
way.
ji sheet. Adjust
Oh,
your sheet.
sorry. I got in the flow of making patterns. I'm so sorry. Is it? My paper is out of focus?
Now it's fine.
It can be crisscross lines. You can have simple dots, you know. I'm just drawing some vertical lines. This is one pattern. You can just have like, you know, outline, bold outline and fill in with lines. One is this way. One can be like, you know, going curves. Now, can we choose some of the patterns from this and start filling up? Okay. Need to sharpen my pencil.
And by the way, guys,
Okay,
don't
so
limit yourself to these patterns, okay? She's just
yeah,
showing
these are
some
just
examples.
very few I've given. So this, I would like to make a double line this way in my petals. This is what I am doing. You can have your choice of. I'll show different patterns in all petals. And I'm doing a double petal here. Yeah, it can be pattern of your choice. There are so many, the thousands of patterns you will find. You can choose anything. You can do patterns can be your choice totally. Only whenever you're drawing a mandala chakra, you have to keep things in mind is the elements that are used for that particular chakra and in what sequence have you're supposed to draw. Like root chakra also, we first draw the square, then the circle, then the petals, then the triangle. Like in today's chakra, the triangle goes first, then the circle, and then the petals. So the sequence you need to remember. That's important. Patterns, coloring is all your choice. Just be very mindful while doing your mandala. Okay, now here, since the petals are small, that is one suggestion. I just erase one petal and show. You can go for a longer petal also, okay? This way. Are you seeing them? Okay, so you can do a bigger petal also. So I'm liking this petal actually, what has been formed because of this double petals. So you can have this shape and this shape, just the bigger shape or just the small petals. So triangle is basically here denotes fire that represents Shakti inside you. So you can have maybe I feel like doing these flames around the triangle. Flames are just like petal shape only, some thin and thick. So that is how you can show fire. And when you're like coloring the thing, my color went.
So Surya had a question that if we have 10 more petals inside, will it be 20? So see, the chakra is the outside petal only. These are all design elements you are using. The main
Your
chakra
main,
is 10.
sorry, the main chakra is 10 and these are your main petals. You're going to focus on this, the petals that you draw first. This doesn't make it 20. This is a pattern you can follow. Yani, okay. So while drawing also, like you can maybe keep this fire blank and, color this way. So just to answer Surya, your to make it more specific, there is no black sketch pen here. Sorry. So when you're drawing a mandala, even if you see if there are a lot many petals drawn around the mandala and all, your main thing is this. This will be bold. This black pen is not working. Take another pen. Can you give me some good markers? Nothing is working. Okay. Weighted pencil only that. I hope it's working. Yeah. So if I'm doing this as a pattern, like double pattern, my main petal is this. Okay? And this will be the drawing inside. Got it, guys?
Wow, Swapna ji, so many ideas you are giving. Now I am also confused. So many nice ideas you are giving.
So this can just, It's like concentric petals.
I think the most beautiful thing for me every day is that everybody's mandala looks so different from others. That is my
Yeah,
favorite
everybody
part
has
of it.
different energy, different creativity. Now my petal can go from here to here.
And of course, just like the other classes, you can write your affirmations around it. You can draw your
Yeah.
own patterns around it. This is your mandala. You choose to do what you want to do with it. If there is one particular trait that you want, confidence, acceptance, being able to let go, write this and ask your fire to grant you this. Some of you were asking about Swapna ji. So Swapna ji is the co-founder of Mindscapes, which is an art school with a difference. She teaches more of these focus-based art, more of these neuro-based art that helps you heal as you draw as well. Today evening, I will share more of her work with you. But till then, I am sharing her Instagram ID with you. Please follow her, see all the wonderful work she does. And of course, if you tag her in your mandalas, she'll give you a round of feedback as well. So I'm sharing her profile with you here. She has very exciting classes coming up for you. So if you want to know of her classes, please follow her on Instagram. Today, whatever you make, you tag her in it. She'll give you a feedback on this. Tomorrow, Swapna ji won't be available live because it's her 25th anniversary and I'm forcing her to take a holiday. But I will be there and she will be sharing a recording with me as well. So don't miss tomorrow's class.
I'm just doing different patterns so you can like see, what different patterns you can make. Minute 7. So when you want to create this chakra into a bigger mandala, your base of the mandala is this triangle, circle, 10 petals. Above that, you can create any bigger, circles and put on adding, designs and everything. Your base should be perfect. Yeah, ask Dad if you can come to drop me.
Swapna ji, if you need to leave, you can. It's okay. We will finish this
Yeah, is it
chapter.
okay? I'm so sorry.
I
I'll
know
just
you have
keep
to
this
drop your
paper.
daughter.
Yeah, it will hardly take 5-10 minutes. I'll just come.
No, I think
Are
we
you
can conclude the
you
class
can do na
also right
conclude?
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
And
now it is for them to finish and I want them to go on their imagination as well. Otherwise, they will
yeah,
follow whatever you are saying. So you can, thank you so much, Sapnaji, for doing this for us. And we are going to
yeah.
complete this chakra now. I'll play some nice music for all of us and we'll post on Padlet for you to see.
And I'll also request you please to go on my ID and check. Okay, I think I need to.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
I will connect. Yeah, yeah. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for coming. and being consistent in drawing this chakra mandala. And I hope you're enjoying it, the process. Thank you
We
so
are
much.
loving it. Thank you so much,
Bye.
Swapna ji. So you guys, she has to leave, but you don't have to leave. You can sit here and finish this. I'm going to play some good music, and you guys can all listen to this and doing it. And once you finish, what is the time? It's 7:02. We'll play music till 7:15. You can draw, you can write. I'm waiting to read on the Padlet what all you have done, okay? So you can keep drawing. And a very good morning to all of you. Thank you, all those who joined me today. Do follow her, and I'll play the chakra music. Solar plexus.